guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, hello, my name is Kim and I go by Kimberkiss here on YouTube. Excuse me, I'm still sick, so bear with me. Today we're going to do a reading. I think I'm going to do the Hydra reading because that is what is coming through the most right now and what they're wanting me to pull, and they're drawing me right to the tarot, so very interesting. I am wearing my snake ring. Isn't that awesome? Very Hydra-like, very Hydra-like. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards. I'm going to get into the reading. Bringing back balance. There's a need for balance here. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, which always looks like an army of alien faces if you look at them like that upside down. See the light blue eyes and then the dark face. So yeah, I feel like there's a whole council here, and it doesn't surprise me either. I just got done filming a client reading. The message about the council came through. It doesn't surprise me because the Hydra constellation is the biggest one out of all 88 constellations. It is the largest, so it holds the largest amount of beings, hence the 10 of aliens. Let's see. I do feel like all spontaneous awakenings do spring from the Hydra constellation. Like a lot of the influences come from Hydra and then seed out into the other constellations and then seed out from there into our consciousness. So you could have like Hydra roots. I feel like Hydra is very, very ancient, and Hydra then like sprinkles into Arcturian, and then you have an Arcturian awakening, kind of like that. I'm feeling like a lot of thoughts like holding you back, keeping you down, keeping you up at night, worrisome thoughts, anxieties. Oh my gosh, this card just flew. The Ace of Cups. You're learning how to fill back your cup. But this is a slow thing. This is slow. So you're learning how to neutralize these thoughts, like these daggers, and you're like melting them into water. Because if you look, it's like he's melting here. Like this is all melting. The swords are melting and they're diffusing into the consciousness of water and then being filled back up in this cup instead of being, you know, daggered like this energy. It's transforming into this energy. More self-empowerment, less worry, more self and more reassurance within yourself and within your goals and your strengths and things like that. Doing more for yourself. We have Knight of Wands, so I do feel like an offer coming in, but I also do see some people dwelling too much in their past. Past doesn't really exist, you know, when it comes to time, because time is always happening simultaneously. But I do see some people reflecting on their past, but you have to be careful with that because there are negative alien implants and frequencies that were predisposed into your collective consciousness within the past time realm, which we associate in linear time as the past. So just be aware of that. Also getting a huge Arcturian influence here through the Hydra, and it's interesting because I said sprinkled down through Arcturus and then sprinkled through, and I'm getting a lot of Arcturian influences throughout these starseed readings as well. So know that like any influence that you're getting from any of these starseed readings does directly correlate to Hydra. That's the message that they're telling me right now. I'm seeing you leaving a lot of crap behind you, maybe struggling with this too, but you're learning, you're recognizing what needs to be left in the past, needs to be left in the past. I'm also seeing some time traveling here, some time warping, it's really interesting, like really learning how to get away from the negative thoughts about astral travel and experimenting with some of this stuff. And you can like literally skip the astral realm. You can skip time altogether and go higher, which is what I recommend. A lot of people, when they're focused on time travel, they're focused on the fourth dimension, that of which is time. That was channeled through me from a very good friend of mine. But if you focus on the fifth dimension and higher, you're going to go to all different portals in space and time doesn't really exist outside of time itself, which is in 4D. So you're going to get to this like vast portals and doorways and different worlds entirely by skipping the 4D and going higher. So that's a message that I'm getting. Very interesting, but you're leaving like these past negative connotations behind in a lot of ways, multi-dimensionally. So we do have positive changes coming when it comes to like the things that have been weighing you down, or the things that have been burdening your mind. And you're realizing that like a lot of this was on you. Like a lot of this was you like doing this to yourself. And now like you're taking your empowerment back, you're taking your strength back and your sovereignty, and you're making a way in the world for you. And by you doing this is inspiring a lot of other people to do the same. But not only that, it's actually transmuting those energies into higher consciousness codes and higher consciousness awareness for the collective. I feel like you've really been stabbed in your back. You have a lot of wounds that you need to heal still from. So when you start filling up your cup, this really naturally just starts raising your frequency. It starts healing this. But the thing is, you don't want to dwell on these energies too much. You know, because when you do, you run right back into this energy. And in order to evolve out of that energy, it's the mature, responsible way of knowing, like, yes, I recognize my faults. Yes, I recognize my wounds. Yes. And, you know, I've done some crying over them. Yes. But I'm not going to keep replaying them in my mind. And instead, I'm going to decide to make the conscious choice to shift to a higher frequency as to where I'm giving myself that empowerment to know that I have the strength to move on from this. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here with that. There are new changes of like peace coming in for the Hydra Starseeds. There's new changes of you gaining control and really accessing your heart chakra in a very high dimensional way, to where others might recognize it as ill will, or they might not feel like they can trust it. Bottom of the deck is lovers. Lovers, lovers, lovers. So you might be, this is peace. Remember I just said peace coming in. Okay, and it's written on our chest. And where is the chest? The chest is the heart. The heart is the green. Getting a hold on your heart, going into peace. And you have a lot of angelic assistance here as well. But you're also aligning, twin flames are aligning their energies so differentially that it syncs up somehow. I don't know how to explain it in the English language, but your frequencies are so different, but somehow they're still aligning. And it's coming back into balance also with your yin and your yang, your female and masculine energies within inside of you and within inside of your higher selves. I see like your higher selves connecting this in a very algorithmic way to where it doesn't even make sense to us. But I don't think it really makes sense to them either. They're confused about it as well. But it's evolving. That's why the consciousness is evolving, and it's a good thing. Like these are good changes. Yeah, again, a lot of like round and round in the mind, not being able to grasp ideas, not being able to ground ideas. So this is asking you to really take time for you, so that way you can ground your ideas, you can get your mind in order, you can just calm the mind. And the more you tap into filling up your own cup, the more it naturally does this. Okay. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Two dolphin energies here. So I'm getting like your masculine energies out of balance. This could be your masculine counterpart, or this could be the masculine energy within you. It's a little off kilter here. It's a little out of balance. What can we do to clarify this, or what can we do to make this energy right, Spirit? How can we improve this masculine energy being out of balance? Getting your thoughts right, they said, was number one. Making a decision to go forth on what it is that you want and going towards that ultimate destiny with the person that you want, or the idea that you want, or the place that you want. Like you have to clear the path for yourself and get yourself here. Clear the path for yourself, get yourself here. Okay, so use that masculine energy to your advantage to clear the way for you to know for a fact what it is that you want, and go towards the sun. Go towards the sun. Go towards that place of in your mind that you want to be, in your reality that you want to be. Get your chakras. Oh gosh, okay, that's way too many cards. Get your chakras in alignment as well. Look to nature and build up your foundation. Build your foundation back up, but cleanse your chakras. Get your chakras in alignment. Look to nature and focus on grounding your energy and building up back your foundation, filling back up your cup. Okay, letting go of things that do not serve. It's too many. Okay. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're both kind of working on rebalancing each other. Notice how on the Wheel of Fortune we also have the snake. So cool. So a lot of snake influence here. Maybe channeling energies directly from Serpent Mound itself would be very, very beneficial for you guys. That's what I'm hearing. And then filling back up all your cups. So see how it's not just one cup. There's many areas in your life that you need to get into balance and that you need to fill back up that are good for you. And they want you to write these things down, like what feels good for you and what do you need to put more energy into to help yourself to feel better in what areas. And this will give you more of a clear direction on where you're headed and where you want to go. So that's what they told me. Yeah, juggling perhaps too many things, but like weighing your options and getting things in balance when it comes to your abundance as well. Clear, concise directive. Clear, concise directive. So getting clear on what direction it is you want to go. And very concise. Make it like you were doing a school project and you have to have your outline done, and this is A, this is B, this is C. Make love, not war, right? So yeah, again, this is like the Lover's card again. This is just like that Lover's card again. Okay, focus on the fulfillment within yourself. Connect back to your ancient lineages, your star lineages. If you are wanting to figure out or clarify that you are a Hydra Starseed, or figure out any other origins that you are, it is what I do. I take it very seriously. I'm very passionate about it. Done hundreds of these readings. I am a bridger. I connect starseeds to their galactic origins to help them unlock their blueprint. It's very, very beneficial for the soul. It's like one of the best things you can do in your life. It really helps your soul recognize itself. And then once you recognize yourself, you are able to make more clear, decisive decisions towards your mission, towards your purpose, and towards you being here. So if that was something of interest to you, the description, I will provide the Etsy shop link in the description box below right at the top, and definitely look into that. I would love and be honored to channel for you. But yeah, you're making love, not war. And I feel like you and your, if this is like a twin, you and your twin are both filling up each other's cups. You're really helping each other to balance out each other's energies. It's a beautiful dynamic here in which you're both putting effort forward to do so. And also this is rebalancing those energies again with inside of yourself. That's really helping the world. This is the energy that we need to transmute. So it looks like when the moon comes around, you feel very tied up or very in your head, or you pull back, and it's wanting you to transmute these energies to like fight through and punch through them and release these chains that you're like basically placing on yourself. No one else is doing it but you. Okay, so use this full moon's energy to actually wiggle out of this rope and burst through the barrier here that you have placed yourself to break through. And I think you'll receive some knowledge. Even if you do this energetically and you visualize yourself just wiggling loose from this rope and then bursting through that wall barrier of wands in the moonlight, if you did that, dang. Because we're still, using and implementing the full moon's energies. Even if it's like a week after the full moon, they're still there. They're still accessible through this reading, as time is simply an illusion. So my readings are considered timeless, and anytime you watch them, you can access those frequencies. So trust what your soul is guided to, always. Yeah, and then I feel like the way you get back into alignment and build your vibration back up is through music and sound. So you might do toning, you might do singing, You might be speaking light language. You might just simply be listening to like your favorite songs or meditation music. But music is a huge factor here. Sound is a huge factor here. I do see some of you delving into like sound therapy, music therapy, things like that might be very, very beneficial for you guys. You could do this for yourself by like just making tones and sounds, or just by writing out a playlist of your favorite music or meditation music and using what you know is best for you to help you raise your vibration back up. But I do see you doing this as well. So lots of visual techniques that you can use. I also, Spirit is saying, reiterating, they want you to visualize all these cups that are empty, and they want you to visualize them filling back up with like all your hopes and your dreams, and visualize it as water, as water is the conduit here, the water snake of Hydra. Hydra uses a lot of water, okay? And when you connect with water energies, it really helps you to raise your frequency because it is a part of you within your galactic origination. And if you were struggling with abundance and you wanted a lot of pro tips and help raising your frequency, attracting abundance, living the life that you've always wanted, I do offer an abundance course. It is amazing. I've had such great positive feedback from it. It's using the conduit of water to increase your manifestations and take your manifestations to the next level when it comes to abundance. Using water, I channeled so many amazing techniques from the Council of the Arcturians, my Arcturian guide, and from the Andromedans, but it all came through, and the Syrians as well. It all came through, and there's so many techniques I've never even heard of that I've even been implementing, and it's been wowing me. It's actually working. It's amazing, and so I highly recommend this course if you're interested in that. I will leave that as the second link below this one, that top one. So let's see what else I'm getting. Yeah, okay, so we got this card. I forget what reading. I think it might have been the Pleiadian reading. I'm not really sure, but they want you to make wishes, okay? See all these cups? They want you to visualize these cups and make wishes and fill them up with all your dreams and higher light frequencies. And then visualize them filling up with like rainbow water. So cool. Moon water. Sun water, whatever light spectrum you resonate with, connect it with water as the conduit to lightning, light, photonic light and water. And then if you wanted to, do humming or sounds while you're visualizing this, so it really amplifies the energies and the visualization, it connects it to this density plane of the third dimensional realm, that would also be very, very beneficial for you guys. Interesting messages coming through here. Okay, so Hydrants, I'm going to go ahead and pull a galactic activation card, DNA activation card. For you guys. This is the deck by Wizard Azanon, the Starseed Oracle. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, I highly, highly recommend you doing so. He does amazing work. His cards are not only DNA activating, but they also include videos that coincide with the card that help you to activate your DNA even further. And they're very, very activating. So whichever ones I pull today, I will link below this video so you can watch them throughout the month and even trickling into the next months, however often you feel like you need to. But they do activate your DNA and they are very, very powerful. So let's see which ones. Oh, we got Dimensional Planes of Perception number 3. So his Dimensional Planes of Perception DNA activation video is labeled 1 through 9. And you could fast forward to the number 3 because it's the third dimensional plane. Very interesting. This is working on your subconscious awareness and Akashic information. Wow, so accessing your Akash. And if you think about like Hydra and all the messages about the cups, I believe Hydra does have to do with Crater because Crater is the Holy Grail constellation, and they're coinciding here through this reading, being very amplified with the cups and visualizing those cups being filled back up with the water and the wisdom and the knowledge and the Akash that's all held within, coiled at the bottom, the spiral of your Kundalini going up. We got the spiral message in the Mintakan reading through that Arcturian symbol. A lot is connected here, okay? It's those cyclical subconscious patterns that we are breaking through. It's like those swords that you are visualizing in the moonlight with that Hydra water influence, because the moon influences the waters here on this third dimensional realm. But by you manipulating those to fulfill your destiny, you are breaking through the barrier. Whew, that was a mouthful. Okay. Oh, we got the Temple of Elevated Senses. Okay, so this is number 75, which is 12, which adds up to number 3. So it doesn't surprise me that's a number 3 on there. We also have number 66, which breaks down to 33, 33. So we have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. That's 5 3s. So a change of balance coming in for you guys. And alignment to the mind, the body, the soul. And this is impeccability with your senses. This is advancement, a huge advancement. And this is also loftiness. So it's the important of all those 3 energies combined into this activation. So again, this is the temple of elevated senses. Let's see, is there another one for the hydrants? It's just, I want to see if any fly out for the Hydra Starseeds. There's a song by Purity Ring called Lofty Cries, and I'm going to link that below this video. It's Purity Ring, Lofty Cries, and that's what just popped in my head after reading the loftiness, and it's a good song. I'll leave that below. It might be something good for you to listen to. Maybe pay attention to the lyrics. And again, balance, we have the temple of centering. Okay, and this is number 10. So a completion of these, you know, misboggled thoughts, anxieties, coming back into center, coming back into balance. And if you look at this one, holy cow, you guys, this is the cups being poured out. But when you get centered, you're filling them back up. Right? Look at that. They're cups. They're all cups. And there's 3 of them. And the middle one, the center, has the 3rd eye, which is your higher self. So it's the balance of the polarities of the masculine and the feminine coming into center with the higher self. I'm not flicking you off, sorry guys, with the 3rd eye. How amazing and magical is that? Who'd have thunk? Okay, so this is solitude, okay? This is also seclusion. This is grounding, and this is also belonging, okay? Very powerful. And then we have the star body matrix. So this is like the light body. This is number 8, which is the infinity symbol on its side, which is also like an Arcturian advanced number. This is multi-dimensional consciousness. Yes. This is holographic information. So lots of information being integrated. We have the Akashic information, the holographic information. We have advancement and impeccability with the senses. And we also have solitude, and then filling back up your cup, getting back to center to be able to access this Akashic information, which is also the Holy Grail, which is also Crater. Crater is the Holy Grail. So, and the cups here, see? So a lot here that for the hydrants. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading there. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, definitely consider doing so. I am really looking to grow my channel. I know it's going to. I'm very excited about it. All the new subscribers, thank you so incredibly much. And thanks for being here. Thanks for viewing this. And yes, I'm so excited to see what the hydras are going to come forth with all this new information being integrated. And until next time, I will talk to you soon. Bye, hydrants.